Most people think of sleep as the time when everything slows down, when the body shuts off, when the brain drifts, when life pauses. But in reality, sleep is one of the most active times for your body's inner systems. It's when healing, repair, and hormone production go into overdrive. And the one thing that determines how well those systems work is blood flow. Without proper circulation, even 8 hours of rest can leave you feeling heavy, foggy, or unrefreshed. That's why a simple 10-second habit before bed can completely change how you sleep, recover, and feel the next morning. The truth is, most men go to bed with tension they don't even realize they're holding. Tension in the neck, the jaw, the shoulders, but most of all, in the pelvis and abdomen, where circulation to the lower body begins. When you lie down, still carrying that stress, your blood vessels stay slightly constricted. Your heart keeps working harder than it should, and your nervous system never fully switches into rest mode. You sleep, but you don't restore. That's where this 10-second trick comes in. It's not a supplement or a gadget. It's a simple, natural reset that tells your body it's safe to relax now. And when that happens, blood flow improves instantly. Oxygen moves freely. Muscles release. Your heart rate drops, and your body finally gets permission to repair itself. Here's how it works. Before you close your eyes, place one hand on your lower abdomen, right below your navel, and one hand on your chest. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for about 4 seconds, letting your belly rise first, then your chest. Then hold that breath for just 2 seconds. Finally, exhale slowly through your mouth for 4 seconds, while gently pressing your lower hand inward, as if guiding the air out. Do this for just 10 seconds, 2 or 3 full breaths. That's it. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but this short practice triggers something profound inside you. The parasympathetic switch, the part of your nervous system responsible for rest and repair. When you activate it, your blood vessels open, your muscles soften, and your mind lets go. That's why this method works so fast. It's not mental, it's mechanical. You're using your breath to signal safety to your brain, and your brain responds by improving circulation everywhere. Physiologically, this happens because deep breathing stimulates the vagus nerve, the longest nerve in your body, which runs from your brainstem all the way through your heart and digestive organs. When the vagus nerve senses slow, rhythmic breathing, it sends a cascade of signals that lower your heart rate and relax your vascular muscles. Blood pressure drops slightly, and flow improves, especially to the heart, brain, and lower body. If you've ever noticed your hands or feet warming up when you're calm, that's the vagus nerve in action. Blood that was once trapped in the core starts circulating again. So by doing this for just 10 seconds before sleep, you're not just relaxing. You're literally preparing your circulatory system for the night's repair process. But why does this matter so much for men, especially as they age? Because after 40, circulation efficiency starts to decline. The heart has to work harder, and the smaller vessels in the extremities, legs, hands, even the brain, become less responsive. That's why many men wake up with cold feet, numb hands, or brain fog. It's not just aging, it's constricted flow. Over time, this limits oxygen delivery to muscles and organs, slowing recovery, lowering testosterone, and increasing fatigue. This 10-second habit counteracts that by teaching your vessels how to relax again. It's like stretching for your circulatory system. The beauty is that you can do it lying in bed, anytime, without effort. And the effect compounds. The more often you do it, the faster your body learns to respond. Within a week, most people notice they fall asleep faster, wake up warmer, and feel more clear-headed in the morning. But there's an even deeper layer to this: oxygen balance. When blood flow improves, oxygen delivery follows. That oxygen fuels every cellular repair process, from rebuilding muscle fibers to clearing waste from the brain. During deep sleep, your body relies on that oxygen to regenerate. But shallow breathing, the kind we do all day under stress, limits it. This small exercise reverses that. It restores full diaphragmatic breathing, which not only boosts circulation, but also strengthens the respiratory muscles themselves. What's fascinating is how quickly your body responds to these signals. Just one deep, intentional breath can lower blood pressure by a few points. 10 seconds of focused breathing can increase nitric oxide, the molecule that dilates blood vessels. And over time, these nightly moments train your cardiovascular system to stay more flexible and responsive even during the day. Think of it as teaching your body how to rest properly. Because real rest isn't just stillness, it's circulation with calmness. It's your heart, lungs, and blood vessels working together smoothly, without tension or resistance. And you don't need hours of meditation or special breathing courses to achieve it. Just 10 seconds of awareness before sleep. Of course, breathing is only one part of the equation. To make this practice truly effective, you can enhance it with small adjustments that support blood flow throughout the day. Move every hour. Drink enough water. Stretch your legs before bed. Avoid tight waistbands or sitting too long, which compress the abdominal veins. And limit caffeine after noon, because it constricts those same vessels you're trying to relax. By the time you get to bed, your body should already be winding down. This 10-second breathing reset is the final cue, the signal that says, the day is over. It's time to repair. It's not a trick in the sense of magic. It's a reminder, a whisper to your nervous system that you're safe, still, and ready to heal. Do it tonight. Feel your pulse slow. Feel the warmth spread through your chest and legs. That's circulation waking up again, quietly, naturally, as it was always meant to. When you start practicing this small ritual every night, the changes creep up on you quietly. You don't wake up one morning feeling like a new person. Instead, you begin to notice tiny shifts that add up. You fall asleep a little faster. You stop waking up in the middle of the night. The heaviness in your legs eases. Your mind feels less cluttered when you open your eyes. These are not coincidences. They're the result of your nervous system remembering how to relax and your blood vessels learning to flow freely again. For most of your day, your body is in motion, but your mind is tense. Before bed, this 10-second breathing reset flips that balance. Your body becomes still, but your mind finally releases. That's where recovery begins. The first thing that improves when blood flow deepens is oxygen delivery. Oxygen is the body's silent fuel. Every cell depends on it, but most of us live slightly undersupplied because of shallow breathing and constricted vessels. During sleep, oxygen-rich blood is what powers repair. Your heart doesn't rest when you rest. It redistributes. It sends blood to the liver for detoxification, to the brain for memory processing, to muscles for regeneration. When circulation is weak, those repairs happen only halfway. But with proper flow, your body can finally do what it's built to do: heal itself efficiently. You'll notice this especially in the brain. During deep sleep, your brain's glymphatic system, a network of tiny vessels, flushes out toxins and metabolic waste. That system works only when blood flow and cerebrospinal circulation are smooth. The 10-second trick triggers that exact state. It signals your vagus nerve to lower heart rate and widen vessels, allowing that nightly cleaning process to run at full speed. Over time, you'll feel sharper in the morning, less foggy, more focused, because your brain is literally cleaner, but it doesn't stop there. Improved circulation during sleep has a direct impact on hormone balance. Testosterone, growth hormone, and melatonin, 3 of the most important hormones for male vitality, all depend on the quality of sleep and blood flow to endocrine organs. When your body relaxes deeply, your pituitary gland can release growth hormone in strong pulses. That hormone repairs muscle, strengthens connective tissue, and helps maintain lean body mass. Testosterone follows a similar rhythm. Most of it is produced early in the morning during REM sleep. Poor circulation or shallow breathing interferes with that process. But when your heart and vessels are calm, production normalizes naturally. That's why many men who practice relaxation breathing before bed notice not just better sleep, but better drive, clearer mood, and steadier energy the next day. Another subtle but powerful benefit comes from lower nighttime blood pressure. When your breathing deepens and the parasympathetic system activates, your heart rate slows and your vessels open. That relieves pressure on the arteries and gives the heart time to recover from the day's work. Over months, this nightly reset can even improve cardiovascular health. It's like letting your engine idle quietly instead of running hot all night. Many people don't realize how much of their aging process is simply accumulated tension, nights of partial recovery that slowly wear the system down. Relaxation is not laziness. It's maintenance. The more consistent you are with this, the more your body adapts. Within a few weeks, you might notice your hands and feet stay warmer at night. That's a sign of improved peripheral circulation. Your breathing becomes naturally deeper during sleep. Your pulse variability increases, meaning your heart is more resilient. These are the quiet markers of health that no supplement can replicate. If you want to take this practice further, you can pair it with small, mindful adjustments throughout your day that make nighttime relaxation effortless. For instance, take brief pauses to stretch or roll your shoulders during work. The less tension you accumulate, the easier it is to release before bed. Stay hydrated. Blood thickens when you're dehydrated, making circulation harder. And spend a few minutes outside in natural light each morning. Sunlight anchors your circadian rhythm, which dictates when your body produces melatonin at night. Better timing equals deeper rest. Another thing worth noting is posture in bed. How you position yourself affects blood flow more than most realize. Sleeping on your back with a small pillow under your knees can help relieve pressure from your lower spine and open the pelvic circulation, the same network that often tightens from sitting all day. If you prefer your side, place a pillow between your legs to keep hips aligned. You'll wake up with less tension, because you're not compressing the same vessels for hours at a time. As you build this nightly rhythm, you'll start to feel something you might not have felt in years, a sense of natural, quiet strength. It's not the kind of rush caffeine gives. It's steady, reliable energy that lasts all day. Your body works more efficiently because it's rested, oxygenated, and balanced. And your mind, instead of fighting fatigue, focuses effortlessly. That's what happens when you stop forcing energy and start creating the conditions for it to flow. For men, this has another layer of benefit. Vascular health equals performance health. The same vessels that supply blood to the heart and brain also supply the lower body. When you train those vessels to stay flexible, everything improves, from endurance to recovery to confidence. This simple nighttime breathing habit becomes a form of vascular training, silent, gentle, but profoundly effective. It's also an antidote to modern overstimulation. Our days are filled with screens, stress, constant noise, and fast breathing. The body never gets the signal that the day has ended. The 10-second trick is that signal. It's the modern equivalent of what our ancestors did naturally when the sun set. Slow down, breathe, exhale, rest. By reclaiming that ritual, you bring your biology back in sync with how it was designed to function. And here's something most people overlook. When you sleep with calm circulation, your digestion improves too. During rest, the body diverts blood from muscles to internal organs for repair. If your vessels are tight from tension or caffeine, that process weakens. But once you open those vessels through breathing, your stomach and liver receive better blood flow, helping process nutrients and hormones efficiently. That's why, after a few weeks of consistent practice, many notice their digestion and metabolism quietly improving. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity. 10 seconds. That's all it takes to remind your body what it already knows. It's not about counting breaths or perfect form. It's about awareness, about tuning in long enough for your nervous system to switch gears. You don't need to meditate. You don't need to try. Just breathe slowly, with attention. The body takes care of the rest, and the more you do it, the faster your body responds. Eventually, you'll reach the point where one slow breath is enough to trigger relaxation instantly. That's neuroplasticity, your brain learning efficiency. The connection between breath and calm becomes automatic. You're literally rewiring your stress response. That's why this simple nightly act can transform not just your sleep, but your days. When stress comes, your body already knows how to return to balance. Over months, these small physiological improvements add up to something far greater: longevity. Better circulation means better organ function. Better sleep means better recovery. Lower stress means slower aging. You're not just sleeping better, you're keeping your system younger. And the best part is that it costs nothing, requires no equipment, and fits into anyone's life. So tonight, when you lie down, remember this. Your body doesn't need complicated instructions. It just needs permission to heal. That permission comes from stillness and breath. 10 seconds, one mindful exhale, is enough to begin. Feel the air move in, warm and slow. Feel your chest rise, your abdomen expand, your shoulders loosen. Then exhale fully, letting the day leave your body. In that moment, everything resets. Your heart, your blood, your mind. Do it again tomorrow. And the next night, and the one after that. Because healing isn't an event. It's a rhythm. And once you find that rhythm again, you'll realize that better blood flow, deeper rest, and lasting vitality were never lost. They were just waiting for you to slow down long enough to feel them again.